This old woman shouldn't be working for legal services. I actually spoke to her like a few months earlier asking her the correct procedure to use a Supreme Court precedent, because I'd beaten them with a Supreme Court precedent already. Right? But the corruption just is not stopping. And neither is the terrorism. They were back at the door the other day here, terrorising me.
Who was that, sir?
The police.
Oh, the police.
Yeah, criminal organisation. Yeah, and now Vicky Chapman's the Attorney General for South Australia, and they've got a program in to help people in my situation financially. I applied for it, but since she's one of the people on charges, I just don't get any response. I get told to go to someone else, the JCC, who is actually also the OPI, Office of Police Integrity. Now, the lady who went bail for me is being harassed by police. They pulled her over the other week on the side of the road, would not let her sit down. No, lights flashing, half an hour, stripping her, destroyed her car, stole her phone and her Valium medication, and she's a victim of redress. Right? Sends a letter to, I think it was the JCC or the OPI, but anyway, they said, no, you've got to put in complaints to the police. Which is the same as me. I mean, the video camera I'm filming this on now, the police stole for a year off me because I filmed them committing crimes. Right? I cannot use a computer, I cannot do anything. You know, I've got no rights, there's no human rights in Australia. And I've just proven it in court. So, according to Australian law, the Prime Minister has to now face charges. A human rights abuse. I'm supposed to get reimbursed for my money, but I can't get anybody to contact because they're controlling my computer. I tried to look up, and that's how you got a copy of it, right? Because I wasn't sending it to you.
So you didn't send it to us?
My computer sent it because they've gone into my Gmail account, right? You would have got a copy of the letter that I gave to Gillian Moore, right? The police prosecutor in April. Now that original has been deleted out of my Gmail account. They're deleting everything. The evidence. They're deleting the evidence, going in. I tried calling the federal police yesterday, laughed at me and hung up. No, because he told me I've got to put it in writing. And I said, actually, no, I don't. I'm disabled. I've been putting it in writing for 15 years. It hasn't done anything. Right? And I have got recorded calls to the federal police all around Australia. The same thing. Right, they're the biggest criminal organisation in Australia. They break all the laws. There is no mental health laws in Australia. They're just terrorist laws. And I've lost everything because I've followed the law. My children are murdered because I followed the law. They haven't. And I win, and now I'm nothing again. Yeah, they're in my computer. They've shut them down. I had to change from Microsoft to Linux. Yeah, I've got 4 computers here, and I can't use one of them. Yeah, I'm owed millions of dollars, and I can't get enough money to get a cigarette. Yeah, I can't get medication. I'm nearly passing out at the moment speaking to you because I'm in that much pain. And I go to a hospital and beg for pain, lay on the floor for 9 hours. That was October, right? 4 weeks later, they locked me up, drug and bashed me for 3 weeks at Christmas and steal everything I own. I'm left with 1 laptop and the clothes I'm wearing. And the police stole it. I've got the recordings proving it.
Right.
And no one in Australia will do anything about it. I don't know whether my emails have got through to the High Commissioner of Human Rights Abuse, because that's been deleted as well. I mean, I've got copies that I've sent it. I've got a receipt number, but they're manipulating the computer so bad I don't know whether they're doing it.
Mr. Pollard, we've received 3 emails from you so far. One on the 30th of July, another one on the 16th of August, and your most recent email on Sunday. So we have recorded those emails, and we did respond to you earlier in the piece.
Yeah, you gave me information that where I can get legal assistance, right? Okay. Now I've proven I do not need legal assistance. I'm very, very good at it. What I need is for the law to be followed by the people that are doing it. I mean, the person that signs the checks to give me assistance to get a proper lawyer, because there's none in Australia. I've got to get my mates in England to do it, right? And yes, I do have them. If you'd like the number, her mother works at Amesbury Museum, where I donated stuff for Stonehenge, right? Okay, she's a human rights lawyer. I need the finances because the police have stolen it all off me, right?
Yeah.
I've won in court. I deserve restitution. And it's not happening. Nothing's happening except for more abuse. They're going to come here again and lock me in a mental institution illegally again. And this time I'm not going to take it, and I will put a bullet in their head with their own gun.
Right. Now, when you start talking like that, that does raise a number of red flags.
And what? Everything I've said previously does not raise a red flag to you?
Yeah, it has actually, and we have actually escalated that as well.
Escalated it to who? Christian Porter, the one that covered up for my daughter being murdered? Or the Prime Minister, who said he'd help me in January? Look, this has been going on for 16 years. I'm in that much pain, right? I've proven the lawyers are corrupt. I've proven the judges are corrupt. I've proven the politicians are corrupt. Right? And they are not following the laws. Even the chief of psychiatry, who's supposed to be enforcing these laws, isn't enforcing them.
Right.
And so what?
What I can do is, we have received your information. What we can do is, the information that you've provided does contribute to the terms of reference.
Royal Christian brings shit that doesn't happen. What, in Australia? Look, I've been doing this for 16 years. Okay? And I've been everywhere in Australia. Look, now, please, just listen, right? Ring the South Australian University Legal Advice Clinic, okay? Speak with Matthew. I need to get my glasses on, sorry. Matthew Atkinson, because I knew them. I played this game with them for 16 years, as I said. I knew they were up to something when I didn't get the paperwork 2 weeks before court, as required by law, right? Okay, so I had them, the students of the university were going to sit at the back of the court case, right? And just see how a corrupt court really works, right? Okay, but they sent me a letter the other day, which I didn't get a chance to put on the email because I was hacked, and I got the video proving it, of me sending that email and doing it, right? Okay, I got a letter from them on the 17th, right? Because they were the only ones that were helping me in issuing a subpoena and presenting a Supreme Court precedent, right? But they said that I appeared in front of a magistrate on the 11th. It never happened. All court video cameras will show that. Right? Now, they're going to come around here and shoot me because it's all they got left to do. Right? I don't have any rights as an Australian citizen. I've had my back broken, my children murdered, all my money stolen. I've done this all the right way for the last 16 years. I've done everything legal. I've contacted everybody begging for help. And where does that get me? In jail, and I lose everything. Right? And they break the law and come around and harass again. Right? Because if you read that email that I sent, I said I want a harassment order on the police because all they do is terrorise me. And since I won in court, that harassment order should have been enforced. But none of it's been enforced. The people that broke my back still have not been arrested. The people that had the evidence that I was innocent and held me in jail have still not been arrested. Magistrate Dixon, who locked me in jail, would not let me speak, and I had no lawyer against mental health laws because I was under an interim treatment order when I was begging for help, has not been arrested for carrying the case on for 2 years. Well, where do you go? What do you do? You know, I mean, this is how you turn people into terrorists, right? How many people out there do you think that aren't as strong as me have killed themselves because of this going on? You're saying this is only a small problem, you know, but this is ongoing. And it has never stopped. Nothing has ever stopped. Stolen generation never stopped. They just paid more money to cover it up more. Or they bash and they rob people, and then people get called bad fathers because they run away and don't look after their children. No, well, it's waste my time talking anymore. Because they'd already hung up. How's that? They got a copy of what was sent to police prosecution. They admitted that. I won. And I said, the police come here, I'm going to take their own gun and shoot them in the head. And she says, that raises a red flag? If that's the only thing that raises a red flag, then we're all in fucking trouble. No, we already are. Hey, you're government people.